Hello, this is Rod, Live Within Your Means. And I wanted to show these lights here, these flashlights, because we've owned 3 of these for 4 to 5 years. This and this are 2 Energizer flashlights. This is a radio and a flashlight. And then this other one is also a flashlight. Each of these, 3 of these have solar panels on them. This one I just pulled out of the box this morning. It's been on for a couple of hours and it's almost dead. Now, to be fair, I haven't had this charging in the sunlight yet. It does have a carabiner on it, and it does have a crank. And I'm not sure if I like that it has a bunch of light that comes through the plastic. When this is really charged up, when I first turned it on, you can actually see the light coming through the plastic here. You can't see that right now unless I turn the light off. So I don't know what to think about that, and I'm not really too impressed at this point, just because it's almost dead after just a couple of hours. But in fairness, I have not charged that in the sun yet. This is the main reason I was doing this video, because this Energizer light, we've owned these for 4 or 5 years. And most of the time it's just been in the glove box in the car. It does have a solar crank that we can use if we need to, but we really haven't had to use it, because every once in a while we'll put it in the window and make sure it's charged, but we've really never had it go dead. And I took one of these. I've actually got 2 of these. I took it up on a hike the other day, a long hike, and came back in the dark for a few hours and had the light on for a couple hours. It never went dead, so I turned it on at 3:30 this morning, and it's now been over 6.5, almost 7 hours, and the darn thing's still on. Now this one, we got these at the same time. This was about $10. This is about 15 back when we got it. This was 10 back when we got it, and I turned this on, and it just goes dead. It goes dead after just a few minutes. And it does have a crank, so that's nice that you can use it for an emergency, but you may be cranking quite a bit. It does have the carabiner for those that care about the carabiner, and it is made by the same company as this, so I'm guessing it is supposed to be reliable. But when it won't work when you need it, that's kind of a bummer. Now this, we've already learned, this is it says Soladyne, and this costs quite a bit more. I think they were supposed to be like $30, $40. But the radio goes dead pretty quickly, and the flashlight, it goes dead. And so we keep it in the window just so we have an emergency radio. Of course, the flashlight does work, and it's got a nice big dynamo. So these are nice to have for emergency, but we've learned that you've got to keep that in the window most of the time to keep it charged, otherwise it's going to be dead. So I really recommend this Energizer flashlight. Now, when I'm putting this up, no one's ever paid me for any traffic, because I haven't had a lot of traffic on my YouTube channel at this point. But I do want people to be able to live within their means and have things that are worth having. And I'm really impressed with this. In fact, I wanted to get more because we've had one of these orange ones in each of our cars, and I wanted to get some others. And because this goes dead, and I couldn't even find them. So Energizer, you need to get some more out. If this primal camp works well after it's charged, I'll certainly do a review, another little video anyway, to let people know. But at this point, Energizer, it's called a weather ready solar flashlight with a crank on it. I'm impressed with it. It's just a great light. I would have bought more if I would have seen more on the internet. So make sure you've got a light ready for emergencies. This is Rod. Live within your means. Have a wonderful day.